Damn, this nigga got a whole goddamn. He really got a blog.
Is Burden currently under any management right now?
Burden is under management. My manager's name is Nano. He's out of California. Pretty experienced dude. He also manages Mozzie, the one out of California, not the one that was with BWA, obviously. But name's Nano, very experienced and shit. So, that's hopefully that's gonna go well. We just started that whole situation.
How can an artist or anyone else reach out to him for business concerning Burden?
Anybody that wants anything to do with business, it'd be burdenworldbooking@gmail.com or bookburden@gmail.com.
Gotcha. All right. Now, I gotta ask you this, even though it's old as hell, but the Caskey diss track.
Oh, man, I don't even like you right now.
What started the whole situation between y'all back then?
The Caskey thing, man, I don't know. The whole situation was, we was cool. We wasn't really like best friends, buddy, or nothing like that. We was cool, like hung out with him a few times at his house or whatever. But one time I went over there, showed him my California Dreaming album, and then I had a record called On My Way. He liked it. He asked me to email it to him, so I sent it to him. And then it was called OMW. And then his next album had a song on it called OMW, and it was called On My Way. So I felt some type of way. Even though the songs weren't, they didn't really share a lot of similarities or nothing. I felt like you stole my concept, and I could be wrong because, I don't know, but I felt that way at the time. You know what I mean? So I fucking, like I said, I was getting saucy a lot, and one day I just didn't bite my tongue. I texted him, I was like, yo, I know you stole my shit. He was like, what? He was like, what? And I was like, yeah, man, fuck you. And then just like, he responded like, but he said he went and like say he listened to our song together and now he wants all the smoke and shit. And then, I don't know, I try to like spark it up with a little diss track. I thought maybe he would respond and I go harder. I don't know, man. I don't know. It was stupid, bro. It's some shit you shouldn't be doing, man, because at this day and age, it's 2020, bro. You can't break the fans up, man.
Facts.
Make them choose. You feel me? That's what I was trying to do. I was like, choose him or me. Who's it gonna be?
Yeah,
Cool.
That's the question I was gonna say. If you could go back, would you even record the record, or would you just?
I absolutely would not have recorded the record. If I could go back,
say fuck it.
If I could go back, man, listen and see. There's a lot of shit that I wouldn't done. There's a lot of shit that I wouldn't done. A lot of nights that I was tripping and I was bored. A lot of nights I was tripping, I was bored, and I was unhappy.
If Burden could choose only one artist to collab with, who would it be and why?
Eminem. And it's just because that's been like a lifelong mission, man. I haven't, I don't know. I don't see anybody else. I like a lot of other artists. Don't get twisted. Man, it might be him. I don't know, man. Drake might get me more. A Drake song might actually really put me out there right now, like all over everything. I don't know, man. But I'm just gonna stick with my guns, man. Eminem, fuck it. Eminem in 2002.
2002, okay. What's the dopest feature someone has placed on one of your songs so far, in your opinion? If you had to choose just one. You got a lot of dope features, but like somebody putting one on yours.
I like the Gates feature, or I like Ritz.
Okay, yeah, Ritz now too.
Ritz went off on his verse. I don't know, man. I mean, I'd say it might be Ritz.
Okay.
Shout out to my boy Ritz, man. All love, homie, right there.
Fatal Attraction. What inspired the name of the latest album?
Fatal Attraction is obviously, people who know, is a movie from the 80s about a dude who was seeing this chick, cheating on his old lady with this chick, but when he decides to stop trying to talk to her, she goes, she's fucking madly in love and she won't let it go, and she tries to kill him. It's basically, you're gonna be with me or nobody. Damn. And so I was going through a breakup and shit, and I was feeling like it was a very similar situation and probably blow off the map. So I don't know. I might just keep it moving and just keep grinding, releasing more and more content. And I don't really know if I'm gonna be the guy that tours off a project right now. It's gonna be off a single, if anything, or something, or maybe like a whole theme again, like the Fatal Attraction shit or some shit like that, maybe.
Gotcha. All right, what do you think of Gates coming out with the whole Fatal Attraction theme himself now?
Great minds think alike. I think great minds think alike, man. Maybe if you listen to his music, he talk a lot about with the Drika thing and stuff. So maybe it's the same situation, dog.
True. Do you feel like bigger artists steal often from upcoming artists like yourself?
Do they steal? Man, it's possible, dog. I've seen some similarities sometimes where people have been like, bro, check this out, and like, you know, they'll show me like their song and like an artist that like is, and it'll be like, holy fuck, bro, they stole the song, the video, all that shit. You know what I'm saying? You just be like, you almost don't want to believe it. You know what I mean? Like that's how I felt with the Caskey thing. I felt like he stole my shit and he was a bigger name than me, so you can get away with it. You know what I mean? But at the same time, dog, like Fatal Attraction, that's a little bit different than On My Way. On My Way, anybody, you know, I feel like that's, you know what I mean? There's probably, I bet if you looked up On My Way song, there's probably fucking 30 of them bitches on YouTube, you know what I mean? So, but Fatal Attraction, you know, that's a little bit more of a coincidence, but still, I think that you know, I don't know, Kevin Gates is a creative person, so that I wouldn't look at it like he stole that one from me, but I think it does happen, though. I think that people don't intentionally do it, but maybe like they got people in their crew that might just be coming up with ideas, also pitching shit. They don't really say where they got it from, or maybe some shit like that. You never know, but you feel me? Like I have seen some similarities, but not too often, but it probably happens more than we know.
Gotcha. All right, what can we expect from Burden in 2020, the rest of 2020?
The rest of 2020, man, I'm just gonna be dropping. I just want to fucking flood content, flood these numbers. I'm trying to hit some promo tours, man. I'm trying to go on an actual tour with maybe a bigger brand or whatever. And I mean, I'm trying to hit some fucking press runs, and I'm just trying to be in everybody's face a lot more. You know what I mean? I want you to every time, you know, at least once a week you go online, you look me up. There's some new shit for you to check it out. You know what I mean? Like I don't know whether it's an interview, a music video, a song, or you know somewhere along them, anything that has to do in that whole category.
Gotcha. Where can all of our subscribers find more Burden's music?
Shit, you can find my music anywhere, bro. Like it doesn't matter where it's at, what it's on, pretty much anything. You just type in Burden. All my social platforms are at Burden World. You know, everything's Burden World. Doesn't matter. SoundCloud.com/Burden World or Facebook/Burden World. Everything's Burden World. You know what I mean? So you can just find me at Burden World. You can find me in my world, man.
Any shout outs you want to give before we sign out?
No. Have you ever heard anybody say that?
No, that's the first. All right. So Burden,
damn, bro.
we out.